Minister Mark Carney set to announce the next wave of major projects today. This list is expected to include mining and energy developments. Let's bring in CTV's Scott Hurst with more on this. Good morning, Scott. Really nice to see you. So, Scott, we don't have the official details yet, but we are learning a little bit more from what we're hearing from sources on this.
Yeah, good morning, Courtney. This announcement might be taking place all the way on the other side of the country in the northern BC port city of Prince Rupert, yet there is likely at least one project that would be of specific interest to Toronto and Ontario viewers. I'll get to that in just a moment, but of course these are projects supposedly to be fast-tracked by the newly created Major Projects Office. So this list is likely to include an LNG project, the Silicium Mobile LNG facility in northern BC, a nickel mine project in Ontario, which the Ontario Minister of Energy and Mines, Stephen Lecce, says can really put Canada in a strong position to disrupt the Chinese stranglehold on the global market and supply chain. Also a tungsten mine in New Brunswick and a hydroelectric development project in Iqaluit. This is, of course, the second batch of major projects that was initially announced back in September. The Prime Minister is claiming these will help diversify the economy and create so-called nation-building projects. However, he's faced criticism for picking projects already in various stages of development with no guarantee that they'll complete it in a specific time frame. And there's been lots of questions about a potential pipeline from Alberta to the BC West Coast, which has put at odds the BC Premier and the Alberta Premier. There's no specific there's no specifics that this will be today's concrete announcement. The Alberta Premier, however, has stated recently she's been in the middle of discussions with the federal government, going back and forth daily, she says, with the feds on the potential of a memorandum of understanding, hoping to iron out some ongoing differences. However, we do know in terms of differences, Alberta has remained critical of some federal environmental laws, Courtney, that hinder pipeline expansion, including an oil tanker ban along BC's west coast. And so we're likely to hear these projects later this afternoon in Prince Rupert, British Columbia. No doubt if this pipeline is not part of these projects that are announced, Courtney, you can bet the Prime Minister will get lots of questions on the ongoing discussions with the Premier of Alberta and any specific timeline that he can put his finger on for any further announcement.
Certainly. Okay, we'll be watching for that announcement in BC later today. Scott Hurst joining us live. Scott, thank you.